All right, so when it comes to Erica relationship and his, I am getting the vibe that it was never really that serious. I kind of felt like it was like one of those industry get-togethers. I think I will do Holly and DDG because I feel like every time I see them, that's the vibe I get. But something about DDG, I don't even feel like he a real person either. Almost like, okay, when it comes to these industry creator artists, the ones that have been created since birth, um, is something kind of off about them. I'm still investigating that, but they do have awareness. Like, I'm not saying that you should look at them like they robots, but they are like trained. You might should look at them like agents. They train. Um, they not like regular people. They're not, but they not like stars. Like, okay, a lot of times with these plants, the ones that they created since birth, they teach them how to be good performers. They teach them, they even try to manipulate it astrologically. Like a lot of times, like Marilyn Monroe, she had her son in the 10th house. I think when it comes to the sister Hallie and Chloe, I believe Chloe also have a son in the 10th house. They really like that. They really like the 10th house son. Okay. Um, but it's always something off. It's something off. It's look like they too well trained. It's hard to connect with them. That would be the issue. It's hard to relate. It's hard to resonate with them. And I think that's why people is so resistant to Chloe, but they throwing out reasons like, oh, she too sexualized and stuff like that, but it's an energetic thing. Like we could feel that there's a difference or something. We could feel that it's something not right. Like this is not completely real. This is like an illusion. We could feel that. I'm not sure why I started talking. Oh, okay, because this is an industry couple. They didn't get together out of love. Well, not even love. They didn't get together out of attraction. It was a business move, you know? It's a business move. And I think people are starting to get tired of those fake ass relationships. What the fuck is that? Hold on. Okay, so why did they come together? Why did they come together? Why did they come together? Okay, so it's something about a location move, or it's something about wanting to move. Cause I did get this card, but it came reverse. I do feel like there was a connection, like I felt like it was a connection when it comes to artistry, like them both being rappers or something. They connected somehow, either like being in the studio together and being able to create art together. So there was a form of connection when it came from that. But I feel like the main reason was to get through certain types of doors, or to even what I'm kind of getting from this is it could have been a situation where there was people that was supporting their relationship. Like they felt like it was a good move. It could have been like a label type thing. Like we think that it would be a good move, a good look if y'all was in a relationship together. So we will put y'all, we would support it. Like we would put y'all in a house that y'all live in for a little while y'all play out this relationship. Mm. So I do think they was getting from the jump, like there was some type of agreement from the jump. Like if you was to get into a relationship with this person, we will rent y'all out a house to live in together where y'all could do videos together and act like y'all in love. That's what I'm getting. And then I also got this and the unconditional, but it was reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is that like I do feel like there was a connection, like, but I felt like from the jump it was an industry relationship. So it's kind of like, well, we're gonna do this, so we might as well like each other. So mm, they tried, and I think at the beginning when they first connected, it was things that they liked it about each other, but I don't feel like that lasted long. Cause it's almost like Finesse is thinking like, shit, she fine and everything. All I gotta do is like live in a house with her for a couple months and act like we in a relationship. I could do that. That's easy. And you know what? She a rapper. We might actually be able to fall in love or something. I feel like he could have been hopeful and everything. So the industry is like, okay, we want y'all to be in a relationship together. So they meet up with each other. And I feel like Finesse, like trying to start a conversation, trying to really enjoy this opportunity, like trying to make the best out of it. And I feel like at the beginning, Erica was extremely nice. She was giving her, when you first meet somebody, the nice side of you or whatever, you ain't going too deep with them. You kind of keeping it on the surface because you kind of just getting to know this person. But as they went deeper, he stopped liking certain things about her. And then it got to a point where he was like, you know what? I don't even want to live in this house with you. Like I felt like it turned really nasty, almost like they started to resent each other. But I feel like Erica, I don't feel like she really care. I feel like he don't care either, but he cared more than she did because he was hopeful. And then I got the children card reverse. It's almost like if they would have did certain things, they could get more money. Like, okay, if y'all play out this relationships and eventually if y'all have kids together, we will give you even more money because I feel like people are into that. People are into that like Cardi B and whoever she with relationship. And hopefully you will like the person. I think Cardi B and who she with, they was put together too, but I felt like they started to actually like each other. This didn't go in that direction. Like I feel like Finesse even had conversations with people like, yeah, man, this is what the industry do. But somebody was telling him like make the best out of it. Like, you know, whoever they put you with, you could be able to make money with them and you might even be able to build a solid relationship because they will understand you in a way that other people won't because they understand the industry. So somebody was trying to really sell the perks of doing this to Finesse. With Erica, it's almost like she expected it. I kind of felt like the energy she was waiting for them to set her up. Mm. She was waiting for it. I just don't feel like he could handle it. He couldn't handle who she really was. It really agitated him to the point that he was kind of like, forget the money. And then this card came out, but it came out reverse. See, there's another dynamic to this. Um, they set these people up in a relationship, but they might set alternative motives up in one of the person. And I feel like usually it's the female. So it's kind of like they will set these people up, but they would like low key set them against each other because they want to be able to get information that they can maintain control over these people. But it came out reverse. And I feel like the reason why it's coming out reverse is because it put an end to it. Like, I feel like Finesse was kind of like, you know what? Like, yeah, I would be fake to a certain extent. Like, I can't really do this because I feel like relationships are important to him and he really won't love. So he just couldn't make it work because he don't even like, he stopped liking Erica. This is just pointing at the fact that they was put together. There could have even been a contract. They had like a certain agreement of living together and doing like this whole fake relationship and shit like that. But this came out reverse because I felt like Finesse breached the contract. Because this was supposed to last for longer than it did, but Finesse breached the contract. I feel like this is what he learned about Erica, and it really turned him off to the point that he felt like he didn't even want to be associated with her anymore. Like, man, I really can't be around a female like you. It was like really agitating to his spirit. Like he just couldn't do it. He felt like she was way too childish. She was way too petty. He felt like she was jealous of other women. He felt like she was just way too insecure. He kind of felt like she was like a bird brain. Like he didn't, when he got to know her better, he really didn't like it. And he didn't feel like he could even stomach it. Cause I feel like there was people around him that was trying to convince him to just deal with it. Like, man, like you don't even have to be around her that much. But he kind of like, yo, when I'm around her, even for a little while, like I don't like her personality. Like, and I felt like he also tried to renegotiate, like, yo, can y'all hook me up with somebody else? Like, can I do this with somebody else? Because I just don't want to do it with her. But I do it with somebody else. So I think he tried to renegotiate. I think he in a process of doing that. I'm also feeling like if they don't set him up, he plan on setting himself up with somebody. Like even in a business like way, not trying to, like I feel like he might go to like other female rappers and be like, look, they will pay us to be in a fake ass relationship together. Would you do that with me? Would you do it with me? You know, because he is a Capricorn, so he could talk business. And I feel like that's what he's trying to do now. Because he still want the perks of this fake ass relationship, but he just don't want to do it with Erica because he really don't like her. Hmm. All right, these are my printable tarot cards. You could get it on my Etsy shop. I think it's $11.11, really affordable. All right, so how do Finesse feel about Erica? Maybe I misunderstood them. Confusion, lies, misunderstandings, denial. How do How do he feel about Erica? Lord, all these cards. He I feel like he was kind of hurt by this situation. I felt like she triggered his insecurities or even made him feel even more insecure. Like it's almost like it's almost like she talked down on him, like made him feel like he ain't shit or made him feel like he wasn't good enough for her or some shit. Um, and that really hurt his feelings because in the beginning, I feel like in the beginning, he liked it what he seen and he liked it the conversation that they had. But as they spend more time together, and I think that she was treating him like that because she really wasn't attracted to him. And I feel like he felt that. I felt like he felt it. But he was really hopeful. He was really hopeful in the beginning. But after some time, why can't I be myself? I'm so unhappy. I should have spoken up. It's like he actually started to feel like a coward around her. Like, she really triggered him. Mm. And I feel like she kind of like did it to push him away. She wasn't nice. She was not nice. And she picked up on the fact that he was actually like a sensitive person. And I kind of feel like she used that against him. But I felt like she did it because she wasn't in a relationship for the right reasons. Like she didn't really like him like that. So she started to be mean to him. She felt like he wasn't what she was really into. Mm. With this card, with the hangman card, I feel like she even stood him up sometimes. Like they might have supposed to been doing like an appearance together or something. And she would just be doing her own thing. It's almost like she wasn't taking a situation as seriously as him because he kind of like, well, we business partners. Like, even though this a fake ass relationship, like we had an agreement, you should just be doing the business. And I think that she actually has somebody else. And I feel like that's what's a concern about him, for him. Almost like, well, if people find out that she cheating on me, even though they're not really together, he gonna look he gonna look bad. So he was like, nah, this ain't good for him. That's why he walked away. But he wanted to make her feel bad. I think that's why he made the tape. And I feel like he calling her manly, but I felt like she was a bit of a bully. in the relationship. Like, she was not nice to him. She was not nice to him. And he was actually starting to believe that he wasn't good enough. That's why he felt like he had to get away from her, because she was making him feel insecure and he was starting to believe it, and it was starting to affect his business. It was starting to affect his behavior. So he was like, hell no, I can't do this. I can't be a part of this. She had a bad attitude. And she's so young and immature because, if it was a business situation, she could have had a conversation with him like, look, I'm not really into you like that. I'm not really attracted to you, but we gonna keep it business. But I just want to let you know that I just want to be friends with you. But we could do this together because we already agreed to do it. But instead, it was like she was trying to hurt his feelings to kind of make him into what she wanted. Mm. So she was like tearing down his self-esteem because she wanted him to act differently so she could be more attracted to him. Because from her standpoint, it's like she blamed him. Like, you wasn't being what I wanted you to be. So that's why I treated you the way I treated you. Or you was a disappointment to me. That's why I treated you the way that I treated you. But it wasn't really no reason for her to disrespect him, because I feel like she was disrespectful. And I'm also feeling like she wanted to get out of this situation, but she went about it the wrong way. Like, instead of just saying that she didn't want to do this, she started to be destructive, purposely hurting his feelings, purposely pushing him away, purposely standing him up, purposely. I think she might even talk behind his back. Like, it wasn't good. Like, she could have told people that the sex wasn't good or something like that. I'm talking about like in a demeaning way. Like, it's different if she was to like have a conversation with her homegirl or some shit like that, or have a conversation with somebody that she close with. But no, I feel like she would say things and she wanted it to get back to him. Just petty, childish. She might even say things to his people. All right, so how did Erica feel about Finesse? How did Erica feel about stubbornness. I really feel like in her mind, she feel like it's not really her fault. Like she feel like if he would have just been what she wanted, like things could have worked out and everything. Cause just like with him, I felt like in the beginning she liked him. She liked him in the beginning. But slowly but surely, as they got to know each other better, I find it hard to relate or understand. And oh, yeah, that's together. I find it hard to relate and understand you. Can we get on the same page? It was like, as they got to know each other, they started to really see how they was not compatible. They had a different outlook. But I feel like just like him, she was hopeful in the beginning. I think that she also wanted to make it work, but she was like prideful. She also felt like it was a good opportunity. It's she didn't just feel like it was a good opportunity, but she felt like by them even asking her to do this, she felt like she was on her way. Like she was on her way to the major league for her to even receive this opportunity. It's almost like she heard like, yo, when they come to you and they want to hook you up with a rapper, that's how you know you really made it. So she had like that type of mentality. But I also got this because I felt like it was deeper than her just feeling like it was starting to be a burden, the relationship, but she was feeling like a failure. She was feeling like she failed because she couldn't make it work. And I also feeling like it was something about the sex. Reckless, short attention span, thoughtless news. In the red. Or she felt like he couldn't handle her. That's what I'm getting. Like she had like the mindset like you can't handle somebody like me because she toxic though. And I don't think this is just an issue that she had with him. I'm thinking that, she just toxic in a relationship and childish because of the way that she was raised, her upbringing, the way that she viewed the world and everything. Like You know, she think that she's supposed to like act like a brat in a relationship, throw a tantrum when she don't get what she want, play mind games, manipulate in order to get what she need or what she want out of the relationship, being childish. Like she's always like that. But he wasn't acting like he wasn't responding to her the way that she expected. Like he stood like in this energy, like, no, you don't tell me what to do. I create my own destiny. Like I'm my own man and stuff. Cause he had to get into that energy to like stand up to her. Okay, how did she respond to that? How did she respond to that? Like a brat, like a brat. Cause she got that mindset that because she got some clout, because she got some fame, and you know, she have a big booty and everything, she feel like she could get away with acting immature and like a brat. And you know, that's how she gonna get what she want. And she really feel like entitled to it. Almost like, don't you see this big old booty? Like you should do whatever I want you to do because of the way that I look, because of how many followers I have, because I have clout. Mm, like that's how she feel. Like you should just deal with it. And that take her away because I feel like she kind of, all right, let me get some cards on that. So how does she feel about the breakup? How does she feel about the breakup and after they broke up? How do Erica feel after and about the breakup? She feel disappointed, but honestly, I think that she kind of expected him to come around. I get this from this card. It came out sideways, so I'm taking both attributes. And what I'm getting is that it's not necessarily indifference, but I feel like she's gonna act like she indifferent. Like she gonna wear a mask, like, you know, she ain't worried about that because she a bad bitch or whatever like that. Um, but deep down inside, it really bothers her. Not just that, I kind of feel like if he doesn't come back, she would feel embarrassed. So I think that she's trying to also play mind games to get him to come back. Yeah, I don't want them to know how much I want this because she actually want to continue the relationship, the fake relationship, but mostly because she don't want other people to look at her as undesirable. So she might even want to set up a situation where she break up with him. Like they get back together and then she break up with him. Because her main concern is about her image. The definition I really focus on is the one in the red: selfish, self-centered, mean girl. Oh, okay. So I corrected this. Like I got a check mark on it because I corrected it. So if you purchase the card, because this is actually the definition for, I think, um, maybe the Queen of Wands. Yeah, yeah. But when I was editing it, so I caught this afterwards. So this is corrected, but it's interesting that it came out anyways, even though it's on the wrong card. This is corrected. Because that's how I feel like the energy that she trying to betray. Like she wanna be seen as the mean girl. She wanna be seen as self-centered. Like she want to be. And she want to dominate this situation, but she's disappointed because she don't feel like it's going how she wanted to be. But it's like, it's not that I think that she should like humble herself, but it's like she feel entitled for the wrong reasons. She feel entitled because she got the surgery. She feel entitled because, you know, she got the followers. So she feel like you should really be on your knees worshiping me because of those things. But it's not going the way that she wanted. It's not going in that way. How do Finesse feel about the breakup, after the breakup? Shuffle these in. This came out sideways, so I'm taking both attributes. I can feel my heart breaking. I can feel the pain settling in. And even though it hurt me deeply, I'm ready to move on. He do feel hurt by the situation, but he still want to move on. It's like he's saying that he can't continue to work with her as long as she got that attitude. And he's standing firm on that. So if she do want to get him to come back, she will have to acknowledge and understand that. How do he feel after the breakup? There is like a tug of war because I feel like he think about going back. I'm getting that from this card. Should I follow my calling or do what will make everyone happy? Feeling judged, refused change, stuck. Because I feel like it's people in his ear. I feel like it's people that telling him like, man, just get that bag, get that money. Do what you have to do. Like, say what you have to say, just deal with it. But it's almost like him feeling like he doing a prison sentence. That's what he feeling like. So it's like he asking himself, like, should he just go ahead and do it? Or should he just move on? Because he thinking at this point, he thinking about the loss. Mm. Not just that, he also thinking about his image. And he's stressed out about it. He's stressed out about it. But the reason why he's stressed out is because it's more on a business level. Like, damn, should I just go ahead and do it? Like, in his mind, him saying no to that bag is like stupid. He feel like it's dumb. So he should just go ahead and do it. I also got this card. I can't find a million reasons why I shouldn't fall in love with you, but I don't know if I can resist. I don't think that it's the fact that he can't resist falling in love with her. When I wrote that definition, that what I was thinking about is more so, yo, there's a million things that I don't like about your ass, but I really want that bag. Like I really, this might be a really good opportunity. That's what he thinking. That's on both of their minds, like the opportunity. Like, cause I'm really feeling this an importance to like Cardi B and her footsteps. So it's kind of like Erica trying to kind of walk those footsteps. And they know that people like these relationships. They know that people like it. So they thinking about it from a business standpoint, but he feeling like he really don't know if he could do it because it's deeper than them just being business partners. A lot of times the industry want them to have kids together, want them to get married, want them to be intimate together. The industry want them to do those things. So, you know, he kind of like, damn, I gotta act like I'm in love with this person when I really don't even really like them. And it's something because he feel very sentimental about that because he really want love. And he also thinking about like if he was to meet the one in the future, but he caught up in this situation with Erica, he kind of like, do he want to sacrifice that? So like he trying to decide, but he might go back. He might go back. Which card was that? This one. He might go back. Okay, more on this. Like what he planning on doing. I cheated because I felt something missing. I cheated because I'm jealous. I cheated because I can't face the truth. I don't even think that cheating is a problem, but what I'm getting from that card is that he trying to rationalize it. He trying to talk himself into doing it. Like, you know, I could just cheat on her and have an affair. He thinking like from that standpoint of how can he not feel like a cage animal in this situation? He thinking of ways that he can. I didn't realize how much you meant to me until I lost you. What I'm getting from this card is that he actually thinking about the opportunities that he's losing. It's people in his ear really convincing him like, yo, man, you walking away from a huge opportunity. You walking away from a bag. You walking away from a house. You walking away from appearances. Like, mm. Then the death card came out. Then the hangman in reverse. And then the ace of swords. So he thinking about how can he make it work, actually. He thinking about like how can he make this situation better for him? But he is thinking about going back. He feel like it's just too much opportunity here. And people is making promises that he would be the next big thing if he take this route. If he take this route. So he thinking about just doing it, sucking it up. He thinking of ways that he could um stomach it. He already thinking about cheating. He thinking about barely being home. Mm. He thinking about even talking to her differently. Mm. He thinking about being what she wanted in a sense. But I feel like I don't think he fully understand what that is. Cause she don't fully understand. Like she kind of operating out of her insecurities and her traumas. But he thinking about how he could keep up with it. He thinking like, should I be rougher with her? Like, Should I act more like a gangster? Should I just give her what she want and I just wear a mask with her? But I could have me a side piece where I actually love and care about. He thinking with this ace of swords, like, well, maybe I can treat her more like a business partner, like talk to her like a business partner. So he thinking about how he can make it work because he thinking about going back because it's an opportunity. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Stay blessed.